Yeah, babe, I'm getting ready to go on right now. No, nobody's in the chat yet. Yeah, can you believe today is Rev's birthday? This guy's a piece of crap. Yeah, oh, he'd be devastated if he was in the chat right now and I didn't know that the show wasn't on. Yeah, no, but the show's not on, so don't worry about that. There's nobody in the chat listening right now. But yeah, Rev is a creep. You know what he wanted for his birthday blowout? He wanted me to have 8 Puerto Rican men standing behind me in banana hammocks, gyrating towards the camera. And I said, Rev, that is inappropriate. He goes, Bob, I like what I like. So I just had to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, then he says he wants a bunch of little people running around in thongs. Little people, he says. That's his fetish. Ever since he got out of prison. And I gotta tell you, this guy is a nice guy, but he's very creepy. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Yeah. Babe, I'm gonna start the show right now. And, yeah, no, you're right. Very creepy. All right. So, Bria's coming by. I told Bria to wear something tight and sexy because RJ likes it. So that's nice, too. Anyways, I'm gonna start the show now. All right. Love you, Mom. Start the show. Oh, shit! Were you guys there that whole time? I feel betrayed. I feel like you guys were in there watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I get no privacy. Oh. I hope you didn't hear the stuff about the Rev part. I hope that. Happy birthday, Rev. Can you guys believe Rev is 97 years old? He doesn't look a day over 90, in my book. In my book. Happy birthday, Rev. I hope that you enjoyed my little skit about how creepy you were. The problem is I don't have room for 8 Puerto Ricans to gyrate like this on the thing. Otherwise, I would have made that happen for you. I apologize. I apologize. It's the Rev blowout extravaganza. We're gonna have balloons, clowns, Bria is coming by. Bria's coming by. I told her to wear something tight in case RJ's here today. Let's start the show, shall we? NYPD paper chase. I can tell you right now, I don't care. I don't care. Nothing is gonna top Rev's birthday. Rev, happy birthday, my friend. Now this, you guys know I'm no Hunter Biden fan. Y'all think I am. I'm not. I just think if they're going to keep talking about laptop and this and that, show me the money. Look at this. Hunter Biden, speed freak. It says that he was filmed in a car smoking crack doing 170 miles an hour. Come on, bro. If that's true, he needs to go to prison. Could you imagine? I don't know when it was. It could have been 20 years ago. That's what these guys do, but it doesn't matter. I have never smoked crack and done 170 miles an hour. 150 is the tops. Because when I smoke crack, I don't want the... Shall we proceed? Yes, indeed. It's the Rev blowout extravaganza. Tomorrow's 4th of July. I'm interested to find out today, July 3rd, who... Sorry, thought I had a little beef going over there. I want to know what celebrities share Rev's birthday. I'm surprised that no one said how great I look today. I mean, DJ's reviews it in 2 minutes. I figured right away he'd say, Bob, you look handsome. No. Rev shares Tom Cruise's birthday. They look a lot alike. Sometimes it's hard to get Tom Cruise and Rev. Did you ever see Tom Cruise when he was in the movie 4th of July? He was in a wheelchair with a stringly ass, straggly beard. That's when you get him and Rev mixed up. We had a Queens Hotel rob lawsuit. Queens Hotel, they let the robbers in. A young couple was robbed at gunpoint inside their Queens hotel room by men they thought were delivering an Uber Eats order. Who is it? It's Uber Eats. We're not here to rob you. We're Uber Eats. Oh, come on in. I think if you're in a hotel at Queens, you keep your door locked. You order pancakes and let them slide the pancakes under the door. Cops are searching for a pervert. I can tell you this much, it was not me. It wasn't me. Hey girl, I see you looking. Cops are searching for a pervert who tried to sexually assault a woman in a Queens street and then ran off when his would-be victim fought back. That's a coward. He's a double coward. The woman, 20, was walking near 27th Street and 30th Avenue in Astoria around 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Saturday when the man tried to put his hands on her, up her shorts. Pushed her against the fence. The woman fought him off and the creep fled. I would encourage every woman to fight off these creeps. Many times they're just cowards and they'll run. I think the alternative beats having him do something horrible. So we got Queens twice. Let's keep track. Rev, you're my official scorekeeper. We got Queens in the house twice. Conductor attacked by a strap hanger. An unhinged subway rider picked a fight with an MTA conductor Saturday in the Bronx, using a hammer to shatter the staffer's window and send glass flying into her face. Guy's using a damn hammer. The disturbed man got into an argument with the conductor around 8:20 on a southbound train when the train... It's Rev's birthday. I can't do it on Rev's birthday. By the way, look at my table today. This is great. I don't have another human being within 3 miles of me. Except for that guy. Those two only. And him and him. Is that 3 miles over there? Wow. Look at the beautiful fountain. You guys see the video I put up last night? It's my first radio interview. This was not a small show. This was the biggest show in the Bay Area. Davey D hip hop show. He's from Berkeley. It was my first one. And I told him, you can hear me. The theme of the thing all day, he was picking album of the year. He was picking Queen Latifah. This was 1988. 1988, I was a big-ass radio star. It was my first big radio interview. I'd been on the radio, my songs, many times, but I was starting to get some traction. And I put the whole video up last night. It's just a picture, but then you get the audio. And the songs on the radio. In fact, they world premiered Digital Underground Humpty Dance. Now's your chance to do the hump. Come on, baby, do the Humpty Hump. They world premiered it on the show I was on. Queen Latifah, Heavy D, the Jungle Brothers. It was a really, really good show. It was about 2 hours long, so I just had to chop it down to where I'm talking. My voice is cringeworthy. I was 25-ish. 25-ish had the #1 song in the Bay Area. It was popping. I'm pretty dope. Last night, they had 3 bombings in D.C. 3 separate attacks, pipe bombs and whatever. Now, the pipe bomber who was blowing up stuff in the past, I still believe to this day is Marjorie Taylor Greene. I think that you'll see in some time she will be arrested as the pipe bomber from 2 years ago. Explosive devices and a Molotov cocktail were used to attack 3 Washington, D.C. businesses Sunday, including an establishment just a few blocks from the Capitol building. If you guys haven't been to D.C., here you have the White House, the Capitol building, Lincoln Memorial, the mall, and crack and heroin all around the block. It's very, very, very dangerous. Right across the street from the White House is a park. Very dangerous. Massachusetts. The man whose winning $3 million lottery ticket was allegedly stolen by the clerk. He bought like cigarettes and drinks and chips and lottery tickets. Got all his stuff, forgot the tickets on the counter. She swiped them, hit the lottery for $3 million, and then decided to cut in somebody else. Because guys, when you hit the lottery with somebody else's ticket, you never go turn it in yourself. You call your cousin. Hey Jim, you want to make $100,000? All you got to do is say you bought the ticket. They always get caught. Hopefully they, hey, oh shit. All right, where are you going? Where are you going, girl? Walking by here, she's either coming from the gym or going to the gym. I'm Jim. Lottery ticket was allegedly stolen by the store clerk who sold it to him. Says he wishes the best. This is a good person. He wishes the best for the accused cashier. He got $3 million. He got his money. She's going to jail. Paul Little accidentally left his winning tickets behind in January at Lakeville liquor store, where prosecutors say Carly Nunez tried to claim the prize for herself. While receiving his ceremonial giant check at the lottery headquarters, Little told reporters, "A lot has been happening to me that I'm standing here today." Little, a diesel engineer mechanic, said he initially thought he had lost the ticket. Then another customer noticed that he had left without his ticket and returned the stub to Nunez, who pocketed it. He may have never even found out. If he didn't find out, old Nunez, the cashier, would be in the Bahamas right now on stolen money. Foul thieves lift fine wines. Wines are worth a lot of cash. They made a great escape. This person should be fired. They made a great escape. Brazen thieves broke into a Los Angeles liquor store and stole 700,000 snappers worth of rare wines. According to the store owner, he's in on it. I think allegedly. He's getting insurance. He's going to get paid for the insurance. So if he gets the 700,000 from the insurance and he's got the bottle sitting in his basement, he's doing all right. The heist happened around 1 a.m. Saturday. The owner of the Lincoln Fine Wines told KTLA security footage showed with the station shows a pickup truck pulling up to the rear parking lot of the store before parking nearby. They stole the wine. Hey girl. Do I look super cute today? Because they just stop it. They stop it. Right there, look at that. Monster Bidens ignore their 7th grade kids. They're monsters, I tell you. What kind of newspaper would do that? They shouldn't do it about Trump either. Trump's a monster. He does it to his grandkid, whatever. That's just biased reporting. The White House aides are told President Biden has 6 grandchildren, leaving out the little granddaughter who was the child of son Hunter and a former stripper. Well, Hunter's got the best life, right? He's out there doing crack. Oh, here she comes again. Here she comes again. Here she comes again. Looking better than anybody has a right to. Look into your eyes. I see it's no surprise. The sun. And here again, here I come again. Looking better than anybody has a right to. Look into your eyes. I think that's Dolly Parton. There you go again. Franklin stumps for ex-staffer. I don't care. Hunter's hell on wheels. Guy's driving around at 172 miles an hour while smoking crack.
There was like a moment where I feel like something for him.
I think the highest court in the world, which is the Supreme Court, should be unbiased. There should be no politics on either side. That's not what's happening. You've got 5 Republicans, and I don't even know how many there are. I don't know how many Democrats. They should 100% go by the law. You better stop it, Ankit Gupta. Where the hell have you been, playa? God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. God bless you. It should be, hi, I'm a judge. Whether I'm Democrat or Republican, I believe that this way on abortion, by law. I believe this way on climate change, by law. I believe this way. Whatever the law is where they should go. It's clearly biased. It's a laughing stock in my opinion. I can't wait till Clarence Thomas is no longer a judge. I think he's the most biased judge there is. Trump was just an Iran paper pusher, says his ex-aides. 90% of the people that are testifying against Donald Trump are his former people. These aren't Democrats. Who's the newest one to jump in? Yes, Nyan, you're going to go to the Titanic on a sub that I made for you. I want you to go in, be very self-assured that you're going to have a great time for about 8 feet. Rudy Giuliani just testified yesterday to special counsel. He's flipping, bro. Rudy Giuliani's 80 years old. He deserves prison more than any of these guys. But Rudy Giuliani is, he ain't going to prison. There's a reason why you never ever saw Trump without Giuliani for the last 2 years. When's the last time you've seen Giuliani near Trump? After that, the 6th, the riots, Giuliani was like, who? Trump? Oh, I met him a few times. I don't know. I mean, I can't. Oh, he's flipping. He's flipping. 90% of the people flipping are all Donald Trump's people. Now his administration has suggested that a secret plan of attack against Iran that allegedly showed off this summer, he was showing everybody, guys, there's a tape of him, the audio tape of him saying, hey, look at these secret documents. Now, shh, off the record, but listen to these documents. He's showing the documents. Okay, that's the tape. How many other people did he see? So, in 3 years, he never showed anybody else? Come on. I promise you. Missing hiker, 16 years old, found alive. You didn't see that coming. Missing hiker 16 is safe. A 16-year-old girl who went missing after being separated from her hiking group in Canada in the wilderness was found safe and sound after a frantic 54-hour search. Can you imagine the grief of her parents? How many prayers did they pray that their daughter... Hi, Tanisha. Oh, look, Tanisha's here. Hi, Tammany. Brooklyn Born's in the house. Jason's here. Nyan's here. Ambrose is here. Dutchman's in the house. What's up, everybody? How are you? I pray that you're having a very happy and safe day. Tomorrow is 4th of July. We're going to talk about some do's and don'ts in a few minutes. don't pick up underage hookers. It's a very, very bad idea. Don't do it. Esther Wang. I never understand how you're 16, 17, whatever, you're with a hiking group and you get separated. Many times, the group's all here, and then they start walking off, there's one person here. And then that one person, instead of trying to find them this way, they go, oh, where did they go? Let me walk over here to find them. Your best bet is to stay where you're at. I've told this story a couple times now, where I went to Jamaica, and there was no YouTube or anything back then, but I have it on video. I'm going to post it, even though I have my shirt off and I look horrible. Me and my wife at the time went out on a boat. The guy driving the boat's Rasta. Wagwan. He's chilling. All the tourists are on the boat, and we get out of the boat in the middle of the ocean and start doing it. Got a little mask on. We just can look down and say, oh, honey, there's a fish down there. Ooh, look at the coral. It looks really nice. I want to tell the people on the boat. The boat was gone. Me and my lady in the middle of the damn ocean, boat's gone. Now, the boat didn't take off. It just drifted. Me and her doing this. Ain't no boat around. I look up, the boat is half a mile away. No teeny tiny boat. I'm like, oh my God, I start panicking. We have life vests on. So we're kind of floating on the water. Start swimming towards the boat. She's in much better shape than I am. Halfway to the boat, I'm like giving up. I go, I can't do it, baby. I can't do it. At some point I rolled over on my back and I just started kind of backstroking, saying, at least I'm not going to drown. I'm just going to be left out here to die. And I start backstroking. At some point we caught up with the boat. And there's a little tiny ladder on the back. I was so exhausted I couldn't pull myself up on the boat. And I have this horrible fear of looking like a moron in front of people. So I put every bit of strength I had. I got up on the boat. Anyways, the Rasta guy driving the boat said, what? Where you go? I ain't go nowhere, you went. What you talking? I didn't go nowhere. Anyways, I got 18 people looking at me. I'm humiliated. I'm almost dead. I can't breathe. I'm dying. And I'm sitting on the boat, and I start doing what I do. Start cracking jokes. He said, what happened, man? I said, I looked up, I saw a sign that said, welcome to Kingston. Oh my God, this guy laughed so hard he almost died. So we're at the Sandals Resort in Jamaica. And for the next 4 or 5 days, I'm the biggest big shot on the island. First of all, when I got there, it's Sandals Resort. They don't want you tipping anybody, which is crazy to me because I make all my living tipping people and getting tipped. So what I did was I bought 3 boxes of watches, 12 watches in each box. They were not expensive. Went down to Chinatown. I used to love to buy the $5 Chinatown watches because they were amazing. By the way, this one's fantastic. It's not $5, but it's fantastic. And I gave every person that I ran into, every guy that was mowing a lawn or chopping a tree or picking up coconuts, I gave them a watch. I was the most popular man on that damn island. Everywhere I went, after I almost died, people were like, welcome to Kingston, man! Then I started cracking jokes about, all I could hear was Bob Marley singing, no woman, no cry. Anyways, I almost died. And I did what instead of just staying there, I swam. Ankit, you better stop it. Ankit, it's going right to Rev. Thank you very much. Rev would like that. And guys, I am monetized now. So if anybody wants to send Rev a little gift, jump in there. It goes directly to Rev. He's in charge. 100%. If you have the phone number of any Puerto Rican male strippers, send them right to Rev. Cut out the middleman. There's no reason I should be involved in that. You can send a couple to Joe Hernandez too. He'd be grateful as well. Esther Wang was found in Golden Ears Park in British Columbia. She is healthy, she is happy, and she's back with her family. Can you imagine the joy? First of all, 54 hours of hell thinking your little girl was dead. There's no one saying, she's okay, she's okay. They're thinking the worst. They may have it in their mind to stay positive, but they're thinking a bear got her, she fell off a cliff, she's been assaulted. Wang was separated. My Wang got separated, but that was it. Wang was separated from her group on the East Canyon Trail around 3 p.m. 16 teams were deployed to the intensive search over the next 2 days. She was found around 9:30 p.m. Thursday when she walked back out onto the same trail she had been lost on. She was assessed and released to her family. Wang got lost after taking a wrong turn going down the mountain. She made her way back up the mountain off trail and found a place to rest. Guys, stay on those trails. Look at Kevin Butler. You better stop it, Kevin Butler. Thank you, Playboy. Thank you, guys. This lawsuit's a real pickle. I don't like where this is going. A recipe is a big deal. This recipe is a big deal. D-I-L-L. This reporter should be punched in the face. Boston-based Grillo's Pickles is suing a rival in New Jersey claiming they stole the 100-year-old recipe. Don't do it. To make products sold at Whole Foods. Grillo's has filed its second lawsuit against the Patriot Pickle products sold under the wholesale 365 label. Guys, there's people that work on these recipes for years and they don't want some creep stealing their recipe. Doesn't break a baguette. A baguette. I don't know what that means. It's supposed to be a pun of some sort. Doesn't break a baguette. What does that mean? A man who was spotted calmly eating a sandwich while French protesters and police. So this is France. They going crazy. France goes to the streets. They did it all last year. Well, this time a cop shot a teen in a car, and the whole city, they don't play around over there. And a grandmother of the French teen who was fatally shot by cops has sparked violence nationwide, protests including peace. 700 people arrested so far. If anybody knows her number, it's really important. It's time sensitive, folks. If you care about me, and I know 2 or 3 of you do, about 20 of you hate my guts, but 2 or 3 of you care, I need to talk to her immediately. It's 555 something. Nayan had the number. Her name is Alessandra Ambrosio. She's a Brazilian stunner. This is the guy who was brazen enough or crazy enough or suicidal enough to go after Vladimir Putin. Vlad set the tee off on Trader. This guy will be horribly dealt with, unfortunately. He needs to get to France and work his way to America. Otherwise, him and his family are all dead. Jason's got me her number. Thank you, bro. 867-530-99. 867-530-99. Jenny, I got your number. Oh boy. Cop sent hate text to self. A New York City police officer who complained for months about receiving menacing texts from her colleagues was arrested after investigators found out she was sending them to herself. You are a dumb whore. I will kill you. What? Look what I got. She texted herself. Oh, and they got her ass. Allegedly. Emily Hershowitz, 36, of Ossining Police Department, was charged at the Westchester District Attorney's Office Wednesday with 4 counts of third-degree falsely reporting an incident, along with 3 counts of first-degree filing a false instrument. The latter is a felony. It accuses her of filing reports with the department. Maybe she just wanted attention. I don't know. In May 2022, Hershowitz filed a report with the district attorney's office saying she was receiving anonymous threatening text from multiple numbers. The girl went to Sprint, bought a bunch of them throwaway phones, texted herself. You moron. She claimed that a fellow police officer or multiple officers at my department are involved. She gave investigators screen grabs showing long curse words, long bad word-filled messages urging her to commit suicide and calling her a useless piece of crap and a reject. Hey, girl. Police and local officials were so alarmed by the increasing threats that they reached out to the district attorney to investigate further. Investigators by October issued a search warrant of her phone and digital accounts. Prosecutors said the evidence indicated she was in charge of several numbers from which the menacing messages were sent. It's the wrong way to get attention, girlfriend. Guys, if you care about me, I need to talk to both of these women at the same time. It's just it's a private issue that I don't want to talk about here. Joe Hernandez knows what I'm talking about, but the rest of you, this is not. Janelle Monáe, I took her on a date. She didn't like it. Her bass player was a fan of me. She was at the China Club. I was a big shot at China Club. And she came in, she was up for MTV's Woody Award. The Woody Award was the Woody for independent people. Janelle Monáe is a huge A-list celebrity now. She's a big movie star. She's also, she was in The Glass Onion, if you saw it. She was the star of that. Phenomenal actress. And great talent. She was just on her way up back then. And so much for Hidden Figures. Janelle Monáe has been spreading joy in these troubled times by flashing her boobs. I did not get to see her boobs, unfortunately. At the drop of a hat. Most recently, the actress and singer revealed her right breast at the Essence Festival, which was yesterday, in New Orleans. This happened on Friday. She also gave her fans both breasts, both barrels during a show in May. I didn't see no titties. You know what? I think that's discrimination. I should sue her. Because we ate pizza, we hung out. I did the stupidest thing ever. I gave her my number instead of getting her number. That's backfired on me several times. Whenever I've had a bad shorty, the baddest of all time was in Chicago. And I owned the Tao coat check in Chicago. The baddest shorty of all time, her name was London, was out front. I couldn't get rid of her. She was so fine. I didn't want to get rid of her. And my business partner, Giselle, was very drunk and puking inside the club. So I had to take her to get some pancakes. She's laying on the damn counter like this. And I told the girl, I said, hey, here's my business card. Call me. We could go out. What I should have said was, what's your number, too? I screwed up there. More than ever. Never heard from her. All weekend, I was like, every time the phone rang, I was like, her? Is it her? How are you going to not call all this? Fucked up. You messed up, London. I actually tracked her down on Facebook like 3 years later and hit her up. And I said, were you at How nightclub on Halloween with G-Eazy when he performed? She says, I was. I said, I'm the guy outside that gave you my business card. And she said, oh, that's sweet. We could have been something. I just need to talk to these guys about what happened. It's very important.
You actually like talking about this? I actually heard.
Baltimore, Maryland. Otherwise in the streets known as Bodymore, Murderland. It's right next to DC, the capital of America, and it is one of the most violent cities in the world. Absolutely horrific. Dozens are shot at a deadly Baltimore festival. At least 2 people were killed and more than 24 others were injured in shootings that took place during a block party Sunday morning in Baltimore. Acting Baltimore Police Commissioner Richard Worley said an 18-year-old woman was found dead at the scene. A 20-year-old man also died. 3 others were in critical condition. 9 block party attendees were taken by first responders. By the way, I believe today in Florida is the first day where they can legally carry a gun with no license. Any human being can walk around with a gun. No permit needed. I think you're going to see a rise in horrible. You can be at Walmart with a guy, a gangbanger, walking in with a damn gun on his waist. Oh, the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. Say where you going home, and I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time. My mom made me and my dad sit down and listen to that song when I was young. Me and my dad, I was falling out. She came in and made us listen to it. If you don't know the song, it's from, I think, Cat Stevens. But the song is about a guy. And he has a son. The child was born just the other day. Came to the world in the usual way. But there was planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away. So the father has a son. The son has to learn to walk and all that while the dad's on the road. Next verse. The next verse is son grows up, goes to graduation, has a girlfriend, gets married, but the dad is still doing his thing. The last verse. Son grew up and moved away. Now the dad's alone. The dad is alone. Now he's got time for the son. He says, son, let's get together. And the son says, Dad, I got kids now. We will. I'll get back at you. It was sure nice talking to you, Dad. It was sure nice talking to you. And the old man dies with nothing. By the way, Mighty Bull, thank you so much for sending a very nice little tip to Rev, which I know he will appreciate. Guys, Rev cannot get methamphetamines for free anymore. So if you want to contribute to his methamphetamines, you have to... I think it's time for the Wheel of Fortune. That's the new name of this thing. I still haven't changed it yet. It's time for the Wheel of Fortune. I'm only doing 3. Click, 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 click. That's, where's Bria? Bria says on my way. Get out of here. Bria, you're on your way. Where are you at? The Bronx? My show ends in 4 minutes. Libra. Bria says she's on her way. She doesn't say where she's at. That's her tactic that she uses. Oh, I'm on my way, babe. I go, oh, great, you're gonna be here in a few minutes. Well, I'm in Brooklyn. Aries. We're doing blues. We did a Libra blue and an Aries blue. There's only 2 blues. I'm just gonna let the wheel of fortune decide where it stops. Where it stops, nobody knows. Where it goes, It's, no, we already did you, Libra. Selfish bastard. Joe Hernandez for you better stop it, Joe Hernandez. You better stop it. Aquarius. Thank you, Joe Hernandez. That's very kind of you. God bless you, Playboy. Thank you so much. And I will take you up on that. Absolutely. Thank you, brother. We're going to read these, and then we're going to do Rev, a very special. I'm going to sing Rev a song. He says here, Bob, when you sing happy birthday to me, will you lick your lips and look at the camera seductively? I'll try my best. I will try my best for you, Rev. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, I'm gonna puke. Sorry. I almost puked. I apologize. I tried, Rev. I tried. I couldn't. Happy birthday, dear Rev. Happy birthday to you. Guys, Rev does all of this. Rev is the reason I have my channel. Rev has done all the little things and all the big things behind the scenes. Rev has set up my everything that has happened. When I left my other channel, I didn't think I'd get another channel. Rev is the reason that I decided to open up another channel. Rev is the reason that we're monetized now. Rev tells me when stuff is stupid, when things are good. Almost everything that I do is stupid. So, like the other day, I was going to do the show with nipple clamps on, and they were these really nice nipple clamps. Joe, he said no. Rev was like, don't do it, Mom. When I got my Johnson's butt plug sponsorship, Rev tried out the butt plugs himself. Tom Slemmer, you better stop it. You better stop it, Tom Slemmer. I love you, brother. God bless you and your family. Pray that you're holding up. I've had so many people praying for you in here. And thank you, brother. It's definitely not necessary, but totally appreciate it. Alfred Hinkle, better stop it. What's your problem? Everybody stop it. Stop it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, when we got the sponsorship for the Johnson butt plugs, by the way, they're the best butt plugs on the market. Rev tried them all out, every size. And he said these were the best butt plugs he's ever used, and he tried them all. So shout out to Rev. Happy birthday, my friend. What are you, 90, 92, 93? Everybody in here, thank you so much, and thank you for having. I have the best chat. I don't have the best show. I have the best chat. I got 41 people in here. With the content you're getting, there should be at least 45 people. The other day we cracked 100. We're cracking 100 often. When Bria gets here, we always do at least 80. Libra. The sun in your career area of your chart makes this the perfect time to put yourself forward and make a name for yourself, but today's full moon means that you need to be cautious. How might your ambitions impact family members and personal relationships? Brooklyn born, God bless you, Playboy. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Aquarius, we're in the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Get plenty of rest as the new week begins, and don't be tempted to take on more tasks than you can. comfortably handle. Aquarius may be one of the more robust signs of the zodiac. But why make work for yourself when you don't have to? Aries. Bria, call me. If you're watching this, call me. Aries. Give loved ones your undivided attention today. Even though work matters may be preying on your mind. A busy schedule is not a valid excuse for negligence. The people who mean the most to you and who have always supported you emotionally. And today is a very, very special day. It's the most special day in the history of special days. It's Rev's birthday. Bria, it's Rev's birthday. A full moon, Rev, on your birthday. It's a full moon. Holy shit. I did not know that. Gotta get the eye boogers out of my eyes. A full moon on your birthday means that people whose advice you would normally trust will come up with no end of reasons not to strive too hard. But each and every one of those reasons will be wrong. Believe in yourself and go for it 100%. If you have your eye on a particular gay Puerto Rican stripper, you should go for it at all costs. Because tonight is a night that you will never forget or regret. You may have trouble walking tomorrow, but you deserve to go out and enjoy life to the fullest. Rev, it sounds like you got a very busy night, my friend. Three killed in Chicago holiday gunfire. How does that even make the paper anymore? It's horrible and horrific, but that's a day, that's a regular day. At least 3 people were killed and 27 others injured, including a 5-year-old girl and an 85-year-old man. During the 4th of July weekend shootings across Chicago. The gun problem in Chicago is horrific and horrible. Joe Lindner. Does anybody know Joe Lindner? He was a fitness guru. Dead at 30. It better not be fentanyl. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying I hope it isn't. A bodybuilder and an influencer, Joe Lindner, has died at the age of 30. He died of an aneurysm days after complaining about the pain in his neck. This happened to a friend of mine in town. He complained about a pain in his neck or his leg. I can't remember which one. Those aneurysms, man, they get you. The German fitness guru, also known as Joe Stetics, on social media, 8.9 million followers. The biggest fear right now is that everybody is going to go and try to go to the Titanic. There's this morbid fascination that people have, just like when heroin, like a bad heroin hits the street and people overdose on it, people start looking for that heroin. Same thing here with the Titanic. There are people lined up right now to go back, to go down. Hold on. Maybe call back again. It's Bria. Bria. I don't know what happened. Bria, call again. I need to talk to you. We can put these people on hold. It's nothing special today. It's Rev's birthday. Baby, you come first. Bria cracked my top 5. She's in there. She's in there like swimwear. Risk to the wreck. The U.S. authority on the Titanic. Artifacts say tourist trips to the wreck site seriously damaged the already weakened decay of the wreck. Guys, it's been sitting down there for over 100 years. And it's just a crumpled. At some point there will be nothing left. Well, since it's birthdays, let's see what's going on the birthday front. Let's see who Rev shares birthdays with. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is 61 years young today. Something really, really interesting going on. RJ, you better stop it. RJ, happy birthday and many healthy more. You are the man. And that is to Rev. That is amazing. God bless you guys. It's Rev's birthday. And anybody that wants to buy Rev a sandwich or a cup of coffee, certainly not necessary. He'd be the first to say it's not necessary, but today is a special day and he does so much for the channel. Tom Cruise, 61 years old. You guys know him from the movies. He has this beautiful smile. What you might not know, this is going to blow your mind, because I didn't know. Tom Cruise has a big toothy grin. Big, beautiful smile. He has something that most of us do not have. Tom Cruise has a middle tooth. Yeah, you got the crack in the middle of mine. Tooth on this side and tooth on that side. Tom Cruise has 3 teeth. He's got a middle tooth. Now go online, just type in Tom Cruise teeth. It'll come up. Thousands of websites dedicated to it. They draw a line right down his face, and he has a tooth right in the middle. It's like all his teeth here just shifted over one. So instead of having the 2 teeth here, he's got 1 right in the middle. Really, really strange, because I didn't know that. He has a beautiful smile. I'd kill to have that smile. But Tom Cruise has a middle tooth. He ain't got no crack in the middle. He's got 3 teeth. She says, Bria says she's on the train. Now, my show gets over at 4. You think Bria's going to be here in 6 minutes? I don't think so. Yeah, Ambrose, Freddie Mercury did have extra teeth. He had he was like a damn shark. He had stuff in the back, but like most people, he had 2. The crack right in the middle. Tom Cruise. I don't know if Tom Cruise has extra teeth. I'm just saying he's in the middle where that line is. He got a tooth right in the middle there. Here we go. And guys, if I don't cover them right, Ambrose always is covering these guys, so he knows better than I do. So far, all we got is Tom Cruise, Thomas Gibson. Who the hell is that? I think Rev shares the birthday with the most horrible, crappy, nothing. There's nothing good going on here. I haven't recognized one name here. Not one. What the hell? YouTubers, TikTokers. Rev, this is the most. This is the worst list. I think if Joe was here, even he would have trouble picking up anyone. Julian Assange. Julian Assange was the WikiLeaks founder, who exposed the secret files of many countries, creating much havoc around the international intelligence thing. He's moved over 30 times and attended 30 different schools by the time he was 14. He was responsible for creating the hacking group, the International Subversives. He is unfortunately a dead man walking, because once they get him, they'll finally get him. He did a lot of damage to a lot of. I've been doing birthdays for a long time. This is the worst. No offense to. No offense to Rev, but man, you got a shitty birthday as far as other people having the same day. I found 2 people, Tom Cruise and Julian Assange. Now let's see who died on this day. Famous deaths. on July 3rd. Andy Griffith. Mayberry RFE. Good old Andy. Anybody remember the theme song? It was whistling. Barney Fife was his deputy. Barney. Oh, shit. Oh, he's got his arm around her. She's off limits. Barney, plus my girlfriend's on the way, so. Barney Fife carried one bullet in his pocket. Famous deaths. I don't think anyone, he was Matlock, yeah. Had a heart attack at 86. Brilliant, brilliant actor. Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison, the Lizard King. Break on through to the other side. One of the greatest frontmen of all time. He died of a drug overdose. One of the most iconic figures of classic rock music, the lead singer of The Doors, known for such hits as Baby, You Light My Fire. And Break On Through was found dead in his parents' France apartment at the age of 27. He's in the 27 Club with Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, several others. Greg Allman, one of the Allmans. Before fame, he claimed to have witnessed a family of Native Americans being killed in a car accident in the desert while traveling with his family as a boy, and their spirits found sanctuary in his body. Could be very true. If you haven't seen The Doors with Val Kilmer, shout out to Val Kilmer. I love you, brother. It's an Oliver Stone movie. It's actually very, very good. All right, so we've got Brian Jones. Can you believe Brian Jones died on the same day? He was a member of the Rolling Stones. He played guitar, harmonica, keyboards. He drowned amidst some controversy at his home swimming pool in England. I believe he was stoned or high, or very sad. And nobody was born on your day, but a lot of them died on your day. I blame you. Somehow I blame Jim Backus. Anybody know who Jim Backus is? I'll wait. Who's going to win the iPad today? You win a brand new iPad case. You win a brand new iPad case. He is Mr. Magoo, but I was looking for Thurston Howell III. Valerie, you just want an iPad case. A case for your iPad. Jim Backus was Mr. Magoo. Oh, no, that's Popeye. My boy, I'm blind. I don't know. I don't do voices. He played the role of Thurston Howell III. Lovey dear. Thurston Howell III, the millionaire, on TV's Gilligan's Island. What you might not know, he was the father of James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause. That was his big breakout role, even though he had been around for a long time. He was actually kicked out of the Kentucky military because he rode a horse through the cafeteria. Most famous for voicing Mr. Magoo. There you go. Jim Backus, that's a big one. I'm just going through the dial here. I guess I'm going to be sitting in this damn chair for 9 hours waiting on Bria. Artie Johnson. Many of you know Artie Johnson from Laugh-In. He played the little Nazi guy on Laugh-In, but he was in a lot of other stuff too. Known for his regular work on the TV show Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, in which he created the catchphrase, very interesting. Before fame, I don't care. He was on Bewitched. The show came to a screeching halt. Rudy Valley. What do you know about Rudy Valley? Rudy Valley was a famous singer, a radio and movie star who often sang through a megaphone. Get my begun to Broadway. One of those guys. He wrote songs like Oh Mama. Oh Mama, I'm in fear for my life of the long arm of the law. Hangman is coming down from the gallows and I don't have very long. That's not it. That stinks. The jig is up, the word is out, they finally found me. That's from the Pieces of Eight album, I think. I don't know who Rudy Valley is. I thought he was somebody else. Don Drysdale. Don Drysdale, I think he was with the Dodgers, the Hall of Fame Dodger pitcher who went through 6 shutouts in a row. If you were a pitcher today and you threw 6 shutouts in a row, you'd be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's see, Johnny Russell, James, Fred McDowell, that is all she wrote. But screw all them people. The most important one today is Rev. Rev, we really appreciate all you've done for me, for the channel, for everybody in here. Are you creepy? Yes. Yes, that goes without saying. Are you grotesque? Of course. That's a rhetorical question. You have a great heart. Your kindness and compassion is something that I strive to do with my life. A lot of you don't know him like I do. He is a kind, compassionate, generous, caring person. There's no one in here that he's ever going to say no to or turn down. He is a very good, loving person. Rev, I appreciate you. I thank you so much for helping me to build this channel. I should say I helped you because you did most of the work. I'm the face. I'm the pretty sparkly thing. He's the old creepy curmudgeon in the corner. But I'm the face. I'm the talent. I'm the guy. I'm Robert Plant. I'm the singer of Led Zeppelin. He's Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones. John Bonham. He's the thing. He's the machine that keeps it moving. I'm just the guy that brings in all the chicks. Rev and I are working on an amazing project. We'll talk about more in the future as it comes to fruition. But I'm talking about a major $100 million project that we are working on together. And he's even attached a very big name, hopefully, to it. Can't talk about it right now. But it has nothing to do with gay porn. I'll tell you that. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get the elephant out of the room. It has nothing to do with gay porn. But almost as fun as gay porn is our project we're working on. I think it's going to be great. Oh, hold on a second here. Glenn and Susan's 13th wedding anniversary today. Happy wedding anniversary to you. Happy wedding anniversary to you. Glenn Schultz. Glenn Schultz, 13 years. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Let's see here. Glenn and Susan. I'm going to assume it's Glenn and Susan Schultz. Glenn, congratulations, 13 years, amazing. I was with my ex-wife 20 years, and those were 2 of the best years of my life. I've been with Bria 8 years, and it's 8 of the best years of my life. Is she still watching? Can I say that? I think Bria and I are going to go live and do something fun after this. Now remember to tune in Sunday, the 16th, where Bria and I will make love on camera. It's only going to take about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So I want you to tune in for that. Bring your barf bags. Bring your vomit bags. Thank you for tuning in. I ask you all, as always, to please be kind and loving to each other. Be good to yourself because you deserve it. And I really, truly appreciate you, Rev, for all you've done. You are the man. God bless you all. Let's talk again soon. We might be talking in about 10 minutes when what's-her-name gets here. What's her name again? Bria. When Bria gets here. I think I had something new on Bria. I thought I put something new on Bria on. By the way, guys, if you get a chance, make sure you check out this video I just posted. Rev just posted it up. This is the side by side. How do we look? Somebody screenshot that for me. I had this guy make this for me in Times Square. It's a Boogie Bob bust. Guess what? I'm giving it away. I'm giving it away to some unlucky viewer. We'll have a contest in the next week or so. It's just sitting at my house. I feel weird seeing me on me. Seeing me on my damn dresser. I hope that you all have a beautiful day. Happy 4th of July. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to do something fun. Not really. But I will be back tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. God bless you.